What is up, everyone? Today we are kicking off our 4th deck building competition, and I'm stoked. Every month I host a new deck building competition that is free to the public for anyone to join. Huge congrats to our most recent winner of our latest competition, which was people had to build a deck around 2 sets of their choosing. The winning deck chose Sovereign Okineka Hau from Lost Caverns of Ixalan, and leveraged the Incubate mechanic and Living Weapon from March of Machines to buff up 0/0 creatures and essentially double their power each combat. But yeah, thanks again to everyone who did participate. It was amazing just to read through everyone's brews, and yeah, it was super fun. For this competition, I created a poll of 5 possible topics for this competition and posted it in my Patreon Discord. And the winning topic ended up being unpopular Kindred decks. So this competition will be much more straightforward than our last competition. We pretty much just want to see your take on building an unpopular Kindred deck. I'm not really going to limit you a ton with this because my whole goal of these competitions is for you to build a deck that you'd actually want to play in real life. So I want you to have fun and, feel creative in building a deck that you actually enjoy. And so for that reason, I'm not going to limit you to how you build that. Maybe, if you interpret it as a truly unpopular tribe, like Hellions, which only has 22 creatures, you could build something around that. It could be an unpopular commander choice to lead the creature type of your choosing, or it can just be a very unique take on an already popular tribe. So while the flexibility in the type of deck is up to you, I will share a few pointers so you know what exactly I'm looking for. So the first question that I'll really be looking at to consider decks for review is what makes your deck unique? What makes it different? And what I mean by this is if the 99 of my Izzet Spellslinger deck is helmed by just a different Izzet commander, it's still a Spellslinger deck. If all I do is change the commander but build it the very same way as every other Kindred deck, it's kind of, the same thing. It's not really unique. So I'm really looking to see what makes your deck different. Like I said, I am open if you do choose to do something around goblins or zombies. But if you do go with a really popular choice, be ready to say and back up what makes yours unique. Is it a mono green or mono white zombies deck? Are you building a Golgari goblins deck? Because there's only 50 non-red goblins out there. Or maybe you do go with red goblins, but you use some really unpopular ones because there are 395 red goblins out there, but people always seem to use just the same 75 options in every single goblin deck in the world. And so, yeah, if you do go with one of those more popular tribes, then just please share, why did you pick it and what makes yours unique? The second question that will really help when choosing is knowing what your game plan is. Being Golgari goblins is cool and all, but what are you actually going to do with the deck? And how do you win? Is it just a pile of off-color goblins? Or do you use the creature type and the color combination maybe to take advantage of some, unique green and black cards that people never associate with goblins? Or what is it that you do and how will you win? The answers to those 2 questions in particular will tell me a lot about the decks and will help a lot in selecting the finalists, as opposed to limiting, like I said, you to unpopular creature types only with very little support or giving you other restrictions. I do want to give you leeway to build something that you actually love and something that you would try out. In terms of the prize for this competition, I will be shipping a Kamigawa Neon Dynasty collector booster to the winner of the competition for free. Also, something new that I'll be starting this competition and all competitions moving forward, I will gift a free month of Patreon access to all the finalists so that you can read through all the submissions and join the Unpopular MTG Discord for free. I will, in the form, ask for everyone's email in the deck submission. That is optional. You don't have to include the email if you don't want to, But the reason why I ask for an email is that if you do become the winner or a finalist, I can message you to get shipping details so I can ship the collector booster, or who can I gift a Patreon access to. The last thing that I will mention that is new for this competition as well is that in the past, I messaged finalists before posting the video to let them know that they were a finalist, and I asked more questions about their deck and made sure that the list was up to date. This time, I won't be emailing anyone. And the reason is someone made a pretty good point on my last video. They said, they were super excited to see the video drop and they were excited to see if they were selected as a finalist. But then they realized, before even watching the video, that they would have been emailed like a week earlier with questions about the deck if they had been selected. And yeah, that is a good point. It kind of defeats the excitement. So this time, it will be a surprise to everyone who is selected on the day the finalist videos dropped. So make sure that your deck list is complete the day submissions close, and cover your bases because I won't be reaching out to anyone with questions about their decks. You will have 1 week from today to submit a deck. The submission form is in the description below, and it says the exact day and time that the form will stop accepting responses. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I really do hope that you participate. Happy brewing, and I'm super excited to see what you come up with, and we'll see you soon.